Welcome, dear listener. Tonight, let's journey inward to a place of profound understanding and reflection. Allow yourself to become comfortable, closing your eyes if that feels right. With each breath, you're inviting calm, openness, and a gentle curiosity within. In this journey, we'll explore mentalization, the art of seeing ourselves and others with compassionate clarity. Mentalization is about pausing, reflecting, and understanding what lies behind thoughts and emotions. It's a doorway to self-awareness and connection. Tonight, I invite you to walk this path, slowly and thoughtfully, to discover your own capacity to see clearly, to reflect deeply, and to understand yourself and those around you in a new light. Let's begin by focusing on your breath. Feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the soft rhythm that grounds you to this moment. With each breath, let go of the day's worries. Imagine them floating away, like leaves drifting down a stream. Breathe in and out, in and out. As your mind settles, allow yourself to sink into a state of ease, letting each thought gently pass like clouds in the sky, with no need to cling to any one feeling or idea. As you observe your thoughts drifting by, let's pause to gently question them, as though we're having a quiet conversation with ourselves. Think of a recent emotion, one that still lingers in your memory. Perhaps it's a feeling of joy, frustration, or even confusion. Now, ask yourself, what was this feeling really about? What underlying needs or desires might it be pointing to? Allow the question to settle. There's no rush, no need for an answer to appear right away. Just hold the question in your mind like a delicate feather, gently exploring its presence. Now, consider, is this feeling tied to a specific belief about myself or the world? How did I come to hold this belief, and does it still serve me? Notice if any new thoughts or memories come to mind and welcome them as they are. Here, every answer is valid, every thought worth a moment of gentle attention. This reflection is not about finding the right answer, but about understanding the layers of meaning beneath your experiences. Allow yourself to explore deeper, with questions like, am I seeing myself clearly in this moment, or am I caught in a pattern from the past? If I saw this feeling in someone I cared about, how would I respond to them? By engaging in these gentle inquiries, we open our awareness, embracing the complexities of who we are without judgment or fear. In each question, there is room to grow, to see ourselves with kindness, and to gain wisdom through reflection. As we deepen our reflection, let's explore the foundations of mentalization. Mentalization is a way of seeing, an approach that allows us to understand ourselves and others with a gentle curiosity. It's the art of stepping back, observing our thoughts, and grasping the deeper why behind our reactions. Mentalization connects closely to empathy, mindfulness, and emotional intelligence, each offering us a new lens through which we can see ourselves and others. Let's begin with empathy. Picture someone you care about, or even yourself, in a difficult moment. Empathy allows us to imagine their inner world, to step into their shoes, and to feel, even briefly, what it might be like to be them. Yet, true empathy isn't about losing ourselves in their experience. It's about understanding them while remaining centered and grounded in who we are. So, ask yourself, when I empathize with someone, am I able to keep a clear sense of my own thoughts and feelings? Or do I find myself overwhelmed by their emotions? In this gentle space of questioning, you may find insights about the balance between understanding others and staying true to yourself. Mindfulness complements empathy by helping us stay anchored in the present. Through mindfulness, we learn to witness our own thoughts and feelings without clinging to them or pushing them away. It's a quiet, observing presence, allowing each thought, each feeling to arise and pass like waves on the shore. Mindfulness teaches us the power of detachment, to see without becoming entangled. Consider this question. What thoughts or emotions am I carrying right now that I could observe more objectively? Is there a way I could experience these feelings without identifying with them? By practicing this detached mindfulness, we find freedom, not from feeling, but from being ruled by our emotions. We see them as visitors, passing through, teaching us, and moving on. Then, there is emotional intelligence, the capacity to not only understand our own emotions, but also to recognize, interpret, and respond to the emotions of others. At its heart, emotional intelligence is about self-compassion. It's about offering ourselves understanding when we feel hurt, frustrated, or overwhelmed, and extending that same understanding to others. Imagine a recent time when you felt misunderstood or alone. Now, gently ask yourself, if I were speaking to a friend who felt this way, how would I comfort them? Could I extend this same compassion to myself? When we allow ourselves to feel compassion rather than judgment, we open a door to deeper insight. We can hold our emotions tenderly with a caring detachment, knowing that each feeling, whether pleasant or painful, has something to teach us. Mentalization, then, is the practice of combining these qualities: the empathetic connection to others, the mindfulness of detachment, and the compassionate understanding of our own emotions. Through mentalization, we cultivate an inner strength that allows us to reflect rather than react, to connect rather than retreat, and to grow without fear. As you rest here in reflection, consider these questions to deepen your journey. What part of myself needs my understanding most right now? What do I want to understand about someone else's experience? In what ways could I bring more kindness and patience into my reflections? With each question, remember there is no urgency, no need to solve or fix. Instead, simply be with these thoughts, knowing that in the act of gentle reflection, you are nurturing the very essence of mentalization. In this space of reflection, may you discover the quiet power of self-compassion, the freedom of detachment, and the profound clarity that comes from seeing both yourself and others with gentle, open eyes. In our daily lives, it's easy to get swept up in routine, moving from one task to the next without a second thought. But every so often, we have an opportunity to pause, to anchor ourselves, and bring our awareness back to the present. One way to do this is by checking in with yourself, even if only for a few moments. Imagine pausing midday and asking yourself gently, what am I feeling right now? Why am I reacting this way? There's no need for a perfect answer. Just asking the question brings us into awareness. Try this once or twice each day. Notice how, with time, these moments of awareness strengthen your ability to observe without judgment, to understand without rushing to conclusions. As you build this habit, you may find it becomes easier to access a space of calm, even in stressful moments. Each small pause is like taking a deep breath, steadying, grounding, and centering you in the present. Reflection is like a quiet conversation with yourself. At the end of each day, consider setting aside a few moments to ask yourself some gentle questions. Here are a few that can help deepen your understanding of the day you just lived. Take a moment to think of one strong emotion you felt today, and ask yourself, why did I feel so strongly about this? What underlying thoughts or needs might this emotion be pointing to? Another question might be, did I misunderstand someone's actions today? If I look at the situation from a different perspective, could I find a new way to view it? And finally, What am I grateful for today? And what does this gratitude say about what truly matters to me? These questions invite you to see your day with new eyes, to gently explore the why behind your experiences. You may find that reflecting in this way brings insight, helping you to grow in awareness and resilience. Background music becomes softer, allowing for a sense of gentle intimacy. Another powerful practice is one of simple self-compassion. Take a few moments each day to connect with yourself, perhaps even standing before a mirror. When you look at your reflection, see yourself as you would a close friend. Offer yourself a few words of kindness, something you might say to a loved one going through the same experience. You could say, "I see you're doing your best," or "It's okay to feel uncertain sometimes." Take a deep breath and hold yourself in compassion, recognizing that you are worthy of patience and kindness, just as anyone else. The act of looking at yourself with acceptance softens the inner critic and nurtures the part of you that seeks to grow. By cultivating self-compassion, you are strengthening your resilience and creating a safe, kind space within yourself, a place where reflection, growth, and understanding can thrive. Background music transitions into a slow, calming rhythm, guiding listeners toward a restful state. As we reach the end of this journey, let's take a few moments to center ourselves in a gentle, guided meditation. Take a comfortable breath in and let it out slowly. With each breath, feel yourself becoming more present, more at ease. Picture yourself in a peaceful place, a space where you feel completely safe and calm. Imagine that each breath you take fills this space with warmth and comfort. Now, as you breathe in, silently repeat to yourself, "I am here in this moment." And as you breathe out, say to yourself, "I am enough, just as I am." Take a few moments to let these words settle in. Pause briefly. Whenever you feel ready, bring your awareness back to your body, feeling a sense of calm and presence.